Storm winds up to 104 miles per hour. A century-old low-pressure record gets broken with this storm. What else do we know? Welcome, friends. Yes, I know this is literally all over the place. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to find out as much up-to-date stuff as I can about what this storm is doing to us here in the United Kingdom. So we're going to jump straight into it, okay? But before I do realise that there will be some people commenting on this video saying it's not that bad, it happens all the time, it's just called windy, etc. That's okay to say that, but what you may need to try and realise is just because it isn't bad where you are, it doesn't mean to say that that's the same all over the place. It's different. And there's so much stuff which has been put up on X, I think it's called now. You won't believe the stuff in it. It's crazy. So let's get into it, okay? With that being said, France, this was earlier, 1.2 million people without any power at all. Here in the UK, this is currently at 17,000 homes without any power at all. That's right now. This is obviously going to continue to rise as this storm makes its way all over the UK. Some people have been saying that this is going to be lasting for 3 days. It's not just your average storm where it's all done and dusted within 12 or 10 hours or whatever. So with that, we are getting lots of rain. Now, please let me know in the comment section below what it's like where you are. And it'd be good for the viewers also, because when they go through the comments to see what it's like in different parts of the UK. Like I said, and I can't stress this enough, if you're one of those people who love putting comments on videos saying this is fear mongering, this is scare porn, it's not that bad, you know, please don't watch the video. Please don't start a war in the comments, because people haven't got time and energy to argue with idiots like yourself. So that's for you guys. I know you're out there. It is what it is. So we carry on. So apparently over 74-mile-an-hour winds is classed as a hurricane. Crazy. Between 50 and 70 miles an hour, trees usually start losing their limbs and or start to fall over. Don't forget we've had a bucket load of rain recently, so it's ideal conditions to loosen up the ground and the roots where trees are. Then you get the winds, they fall over. It is how it is. So we've been looking into what's happened in the past. 1981, the UK had 104 tornado reports. Did you know that? It's absolutely true. 77-mile-an-hour sustained winds will break windows. We're not talking double glazing, we're talking single pane glass. So older houses, if you're grade 2 listed, greenhouses, all of that sort of thing. Around 77 miles an hour, and that's going to smash windows and glass all over the place. Now listen to this. This goes back in time. The strongest tornado in the UK was in Portsmouth, the place where I was born in the UK. December 1810. That was a T8, or if you want to call it an F4 tornado. Pretty crazy. I myself have witnessed a mini tornado where I used to live in Portchester, down near Portsmouth, years ago. And it's crazy. It comes and goes so quick, and it just smashes everything. If you've actually seen or been in one of these tornadoes in the UK, let us know in the comments. It'd be really cool. So we're talking about Jersey. Wow, they've got a red storm alert, and they've had 104-mile-an-hour winds, and there's loads of videos out there about it's unbelievable. We've seen roofs come off, buildings just turned into rubble, cars completely smashed and moved. This is all very real. It's not just it's a bit windy, okay? Like I say, do you live in Jersey? If you don't, then guess what? Those poor people in Jersey, they've really had it bad. And indeed Guernsey as well. It looks like this storm system has come straight through the Atlantic like it does, and it's just literally battered that part of the world. And it looks like it's going across the south of England, going up all the way up to east parts of Scotland. And that's going to be happening overnight. So please prepare for that sort of stuff, because this is moving and it's continuing, and it's slower than they predicted as well. So the slower this storm goes, the more devastation it's going to cause, with flooding and the wind speeds just smashing stuff. There's been flights all over the UK that have been cancelled, ferries cancelled, schools closed, the usual stuff we see with some storms. Jersey, now in midnight last night, someone reported in that they had hailstones bigger than golf balls. Who has experienced that? I have, and it's real. Okay, so if you believe that hailstones can't be up to the size of golf balls, you are well mistaken. I can put my hand on my heart and say that's actually happened when I was a kid, and it's frightening. If you're in a car, the noise it makes, it's a nightmare, and that's been going on as well. Now, be under no illusion that these bits of information are subject to change. So this is live as of right now, which is going through the afternoon at 4 p.m. here in the UK. So we have 188 flood warnings issued across England. That may be more. Who's heard of what's called a weather bomb? So we're talking about low pressure. At the start of the video, when we talked about that, the record has been broken, and it's been recorded at 952 millibars. So when you get serious low pressure, serious high winds from what was been going on in America to come over here, yes, this isn't going to be your average little storm, okay? So forget all of you guys saying just put a coat on it, be fine. Well, just imagine if that happens to you where you are. You're not going to be saying that then, are you? So don't be an idiot. It's happening in different parts of the UK. Don't think, like I said before. Tornado warnings have been issued. Wow. Now, that is quite rare. Like I said, we did have some back in the 80s, but this does seem to be like a growing trend year on year. So let me know if you've experienced tornadoes, because these are happening with this storm, believe it or not. So you're looking at the tornado warnings have been issued from South Wales all the way to London and downwards. All of those areas are at risk. There's loads of video evidence of trees coming down all over Devon. There was a tornado that hit West Sussex this morning, and unfortunately some woman has died washed up on the beach in Wales this morning. So yes, this is serious. This isn't just a silly little storm, okay? The storm will be travelling literally east on the south of the country and moving northwards as we go. So what can we do about this? If you are keeping up to date, which I hope you are, where you are, about how this is affecting, you want to be looking at forecasts up to the next 12 hours and keep looking at that at least every hour, just to make sure that you're up to date, because these things are changing. If you are in, or you feel you are in, one of these areas which are at risk, so moreover exposed rural areas, also you've got trees coming down, power cuts, like we said, 17,000 homes right now in the UK have got no electricity at all, okay? It might be a good idea to have a go bag ready. So if it's that bad, you get flooding coming up and you can't really stay there, you have to leave, have a bag. In that bag, this is just my recommendations, you want to have the bare basics. Don't be crazy and put your house in there, okay? Because if you have to move, especially on water, it's going to make it arduous. Bare basics you should have, in my opinion, a sleeping bag, food, a power bank, and the leads. Don't forget the leads. Water, waterproof clothing, a torch, radio, and batteries. That should be your bare basics. Feel free to add to that whatever you want to. Everyone is different and everyone's going to have different things, but I would recommend that these are the bare basics that you should have in a bag ready. If things do go bad, it's something good to just get that bag and get out of there. At least you're going to be somewhat better than someone who just leaves the house with nothing. At home, so what would be good to have in your home when all of this starts to happen to you? Basics, again, like I say, all of these items are basics and people can add to that, right? So candles, hot water bottle, off-grid stove, heating, torches. If you need any torches, look at the links below. There's Olight stuff and they're doing sales really soon. Backup power as well. I've been using mine on and off for quite a while now, and we do get power cuts up here in the mountains of Wales, and those power backups are excellent. I'm in with a company called EcoFlow. If you want to look into the products that they do, there's links below. Click on the links and it will take you through to all of those battery backup power banks and torches. Blankets as well, absolutely worth their weight in gold if you can get them, and warm clothing. Like I said, the power is going off to 17,000 homes already, and it's going to be rising as this storm walks its way up along the east side of the entire United Kingdom. So you're looking from all the way down in Kent right up into the northeast of Scotland. All the way along there over the next 12 hours at least are going to be at risk. Please make sure that if you do get caught out in a power cut, you're going to be thinking ahead and making sure at least you can see your way around the dark to get stuff. Okay, so make sure you've got a torch with you at all times, in your pocket or by your bed or whatever it is, and then you can start going from there. So please let me know what it's like where you are. Drop it in the comment section. We'd all be really glad to know what it's actually like, rather than what's been put out there on the radio and the news, etc. So stay prepared. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. Stay funky.